Hi guys, and welcome back to my reaction videos. Apologies, I know I have fallen behind on making some reaction videos for She-Hulk, but there is a very good reason for that. I got reached out to do a men's fashion collaboration, very good news, but because of it, I have not been able to make my reaction videos because I just have not had the time, so I do apologize. But we're back now, so let's talk about what happened last week on the episode Just Jen. So Jen got invited to be a bridesmaid at her friend Lulu's wedding. She turns up looking like She-Hulk, turning everyone's heads, but Lulu was not having it. So as not to steal attention from her friend Lulu's wedding, she transforms back into Jen and then gets saddled with all the boring wedding tasks. Luckily, a cute guy named Josh decides to hit on Jen, which means he's evil. Before things can get too hot and heavy, Titania, who had crashed the wedding, decides to start attacking Jen because she wants to prove that she is better than She-Hulk. Jen transforms into She-Hulk and legit bitch slaps Titania out of the wedding. After making a fool of herself, Titania decides to just run away with the wedding cake. The beeline story of this entire episode is that Nikki and Mallory are representing a man named Mr. Immortal. He's called Mr. Immortal because apparently he has the ability to keep on reviving / resurrection. Essentially, he can keep killing himself, but he just keeps on coming back. And he uses this ability to escape lovers or just awkward situations. Lastly though, towards the end of the episode, a person named HulkKing is spying on Jen, and it turns out that he is the one who is after Jen's blood. Now with that said, let's jump right into the newest episode of She-Hulk. Get it, Jen. He still hasn't texted back.
12 hours after you slept with someone for the first time. It's just gonna feel icky.
That's true.
You gotta coast.
Oof. Jen is not happy. I mean, we've all been there before. I have. I mean, I play it cool now. Side note, I do love Miss Piggy. Oh, Jen got ghosted.
Oh my god. What? You know what? Apologize to my Prius Prime with money.
I would absolutely apologize to your Prius.
I am a swashbuckler.
You keep saying that like it's an actual occupation.
Many.
So many.
Yeah?
So much unnecessary backstory to tell to someone whose car you...
You've been waiting to say that.
Yeah, that felt very forced.
You too?
You remember El Aguila and Mamble?
Uh-huh.
This is Porcupine. He's a porcupine.
That guy's here? You probably don't even remember who he is.
I don't actually.
Previously on him. No, I don't know.
Okay.
Showing off your powers.
Fair enough.
You better be able to back it up.
You in trouble.
Oh, you attacked a woman 4-1. You absolutely were super villains.
I hear you, Jen.
Oh my god. It seems like a breakthrough. He's very sorry.
Sucker. Wow.
We went on a few dates and I thought it was going great. And then I haven't heard from him. And now he has up.
Made love.
First off, ew. No, when we slept together for the first time.
Switch seats with someone, anyone?
Are you
starting
happy?
to feel just a little on the
Yikes.
I
Yikes.
can't stop smiling. It is thirsty and a cliche.
Getting a little worried. Just want to know you're okay. Blushing smile emoji. Cooler than you are. Like more attractive and athletic. And they get all the attention. And I can turn into that person anytime I want to. And it feels like cheating. Because would they like me? Some of them don't. And that sucks for Jen, because I meet this guy who actually likes Jen, and that just felt good to know.
Where does he live?
Let's kill him. That's right. He's got to die.
Whoa, big man, please.
No. Manbull is correct.
That's all.
Alejandro, you've been warned about using
Is he a mutant then too? We're getting the mutants.
I do.
And there it is.
So maybe you can stop using.
I gotta say, that felt really good.
Oh, this would be so cute if they weren't evil. They're so evil.
It smells like a fart.
Too much.
The suit
Oh, it gave me goosebumps. Ah!
until we can get it dry cleaned.
See? Evil. I knew it! Not too much action really happened in this episode, but I do think one of the really important themes of She-Hulk was that moment she had during that group session where she's discussing how, you know, no one really likes Jen. Jen is great, but no one really pays attention to Jen because everyone's really obsessed with She-Hulk. So it's a very nice kind of play on that duality. She is the same person. She gets all the praise because she's She-Hulk, but at the end of the day, she really is just Jen, and she doesn't feel that people really appreciate her for being herself. But in terms of what else happened within the episode, not too much happened, but they did do a lot of world building with a lot of the, I guess, D-list superheroes or supervillains of the MCU within this episode. So last episode, we got introduced to Mr. Mortal. In this episode, we got introduced to El Aguile. So he had, well, like bioelectricity from his sword. If we consider that they're both mutants, we're now introducing a lot of mutants into the MCU. We have Miss Marvel, we have Mr. Mortal, we have Aguile, and of course we have Namor, who's coming in the next Black Panther film. But that guy named Saracen, who's a vampire. So we do know Blade is going to get his own film. So of course they're starting to lay this groundwork of all these like other like different species within the wider MCU. Now whether he's a vampire or not, we don't really know just yet. But the fact that they're introducing them into the world is a big thing. The person that they have not introduced, which I agree is a bit annoying at this point, is where the hell is Daredevil? We know he's there. Come on, Matt Murdock. Pop up. Please, we want to see you. Overall, though, I am enjoying She-Hulk. I do think a lot of people are going to give it slack because not much is really happening. But for myself, I do think She-Hulk as a TV show knows what it's trying to do, and it's doing a bang-up job. It's not trying to be a super action-packed superhero TV show. It's really trying to be this kind of like lawyer life of a normal person who just happens to be a superhero. And I do think they do it very well. I do think Tatiana, who plays Jen, is so hilarious. I do have to say Just Jen was probably my favorite episode of the entire season. But I do think they need to kind of move it along a little bit quicker and get Daredevil in there. Or maybe, you know, not tease him so early on where people thought he would be in the next 2 episodes. I do want to know what's going on with this HulkKing person. It could be that one weird guy that she had that date with who, you know, was a little bit creepy, who then showed up at her work. I can't remember his name just now. Alternatively, it could be the leader who was introduced in the Edward Norton, was it Incredible Hulk film? And I think he's just been confirmed to be a villain in the upcoming Captain America 4. So maybe it's him. TBD, I do want to know. Either way, I am still enjoying She-Hulk, but who do you guys think HulkKing is? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and make sure to drop me a message on Instagram letting me know what you think of She-Hulk. Alrighty guys, I will talk at you guys later. Bye!